Welcome to Smart Conserver.
So now I have a license in hand to operate my solar power system, but I was not the only one. Based on the process flow on MSET website, the approved license was sent to the other entities, including OUR and JPS. After receiving the license, then things start happening at such a fast pace. I hope I remember them all to tell you in the correct order of how that happened. While I was working from home one day, I usually have my office email and my personal email open on my personal computer while I work on the laptop. Please don't say it. I know, wasted electricity. Anyway, I would check the emails periodically for new mails relating to the office or for webinars I need to register for. Well, when I went on my personal email, I saw an email from JPS. I was curious, so I read it. I was being informed that they are in receipt of a net billing license from the Ministry of Science, Energy and Technology, MSET. As such, a site visit will be scheduled for your facility, following which a standard offer contract will be prepared and will require signing. I answered immediately. All this was done via email, and I informed them I was working from home, so I wished to be called to arrange a suitable inspection day. I gave my cell phone number and sent off the email. Within the day, I received a call. The gentleman was on his way. He came, looked on the meter, asked a few questions, wrote down my answer, and he was on his way. Within a month, I got a standard offer contract which needed to be signed and returned all electronically. This was done the same day of receipt. I, however, noticed a letter informing me to make payment for the upgrading of net billing meter and provide a GEI certificate. I made the payment and copied the receipt to the entity that supplied me with the solar power system. Within the day, I got a call that the government electrical inspector will be at my home to inspect the system. The inspection was done. Then I heard nothing more for about 10 days. I sent an email to JPS inquiring on the status of my application. Promptly, my email was answered. I was informed that my system was set up for commissioning on May 31st, 2021. What is commissioning? Well, commissioning a smart meter allows the meter to link up to the network and begin sending the readings to JPS automatically. You might say that this is currently being done with your smart meter, but the commissioning allows it to pick up what my excess is that I produce from the solar system. The officer came in the morning of May 31st, 2021. He had an equipment that had a digital light or a graph light display, which he hooked up to the panel box. I asked certain questions, and the officer was kind enough to explain and show me on the equipment he had set up. I was intrigued most of the times and frightened in another instant. What frightened me was when he showed me the excess I was sending back on the grid at one point and asked me to turn on an appliance to show me how it moved. Me with my bright self should have turned on a fan, but the nearest one was solar charged, so it would not even move the display. I decided to turn on the microwave. I did, and the display showed I started taking power from JPS. It's the fastest I ever turn off an appliance. It draws enough electricity, and it's only 700 watt, that microwave. After all the checks he has done, I was officially commissioned for net billing on May 31st, 2021. Because I ask questions, I have an inquiring mind, and I can read my smart meter to tell how much electricity I'm sending back to the grid. But I would rather I have an inside monitor which can show me how much I can produce from my panels. Gonna try and get a display as it would assist greatly in my conservation journey. Well, my journey continues and I will keep you informed.
You have come to the end of another series. Join us next time for more ways to conserve.